Hey guys, Burner here. Today I'm going to show you in-game footage of me engaging a 5-man enemy squad. The action happened right here in the northwestern woods of Elektro. To set this scene, I will show you what happened before I started the recording. Squad Alpha deployed north of the barn and moved down in the city, where they soon got contact near the school area. My sniper buddy Jake and I deployed all the way up northwest and moved down towards our Overwatch locations. A couple minutes after we got in position, an enemy 5-man squad literally walked 15 meters behind me without spotting me. Sadly, they spotted and killed Jake. And this is when I started my recording. I will try to walk you through the action and will throw in some comments here and there. Enjoy the video. As I mentioned earlier, our Squad Alpha got in a firefight and got pinned down in the city and was unable to help me with this 5-man squad. The only way they could help me out right now is to lay down some long-range suppression shots into the enemy. The contacts were spotted around here and moved towards northwest. So I decided to run a really big flank around them and cut off their retreat path. At this moment I was sure they spotted me and I had to fall back as fast as possible. So I decided to run an even larger flank and come up behind them. That is about the position I last saw them moving from. I had to be really careful about when and where to engage them, and I wanted to get as much information as possible about their positioning before I could do so. As I didn't see them anywhere here, I decided to move on towards Jake's old position and get eyes on his body. As I approached his position, this happened. This guy appeared literally in front of my face, and I had to take him down right there and then. So, now they know for sure someone's hunting them, and since I'm alone and there are 4 enemies, I have to get the hell out of my last position where I fired my weapon. So basically, I decided to run a whole 180-degree flank and come in from the other side of the forest. By now, my buddy Jake made it back from his spawn and decided to run across the forest and bait some shots to locate the enemy. Sadly, he didn't survive this. But we gained valuable information. There is a Mosin shooter and a SKS right in front of me. I'm trying to spot them here as hard as I can, but without any result. A couple minutes later, this happens. A Mosin shot. Now it's enough for me to locate his position. I'm trying to get a shot on him here, but he's moving constantly, and I decided to move a little bit away and wait it out. This guy scared me, not gonna lie. As you might notice, I did decide to drop my fire axe earlier to get the maximum camouflage, and that's maybe the reason why I didn't die here. Yeah, this guy was running, so I decided to not take the shot because it was too much risk involved of me missing. Instead, I decided to trace him. And it did pay off. He shot me right where his friend is. So I zeroed my gun for 200 meters and waited for the right moment. Three enemies down, 2 enemies to go. So that in mind, I'm still outnumbered by the enemy and I decided to continue the method I call the ping pong flank. This is basically a method I use to continuously engage larger groups of enemies from totally different angles. As shown here, I moved all the way up in the forest again, moved down the hill and then engaged the enemy from a totally different angle. Looks like she had enough and is trying to log out. But not on my watch. Okay, almost finished. 4 down, 1 to go. So I decided to bounce all the way up to the north side of the forest again. So I figured the last enemy would try to loot something out of those bodies, and in addition to me having vision all over the forest, I tried to get eyes on the bodies I shot. While I was watching for the last enemy, I communicated with the Alpha Squad to figure out if somebody died and needed some extra gear. This guy almost dodged my bullet, but I hit his shoulder and it was enough to knock him out. And there it is. The 5th enemy is down, the area is clear. The next step is to meet up with Jake and cover him while he's looting. The area is clear, time to get in and get our loot. Just a tip here, if you're looting, try to not sit still. Try to move around a little bit so you're not that easy of a target. So that's it for the video, guys. If you have any question, just put it down in the comments below and I will try to answer every questions I get. Also, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, maybe subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos, and I hope I see you again soon.